Hey everyone, welcome to another B-roll, or MTGO B-roll video I should say. Every once in a while there's a Monday where I don't do a deck tech, instead I put up these B-roll matches. Matches that I didn't think, really were worthy of showing when I was deck teching a particular deck, in this case Sultai Delver. We're playing against Bant Good Stuff, or at least what seems to be Bant Good Stuff, or Combo Brew. Wasn't a deck I was necessarily interested in showing at the time. So obviously this match took place a while ago. This year, but a while ago. Turn 1 Delver, turn 2 no Delver flip, unfortunately. Kind of feel like revisiting Sultai Delver. Maybe I will at some point in the future. Though I feel if you're playing Delver you need to be playing DRC, and Sultai is not where you want to be at all. Still playing the good old Mandalik back in the day, when Counterspell was not legal. So let's see if our Delver flips here. Delver does not flip again. Feels like it was my old luck, or my old lack of luck here. Delver's been flipping for me a lot more often recently, so... So I am escalating our dear old Collective Brutality here. Nothing in hand for us to deal with. And you see a whole bunch of stuff. Stuff you don't normally see in the Bant deck. So let's do the Delver beatdown. Maybe we'll get a double flip next turn. Nope. Fatal Push will do it. Can't use it just yet against Apparition, but we'll get there. So, a Thopter Foundry at the same time. We'll mana leak that because, generally speaking, you don't want to see a resolved Foundry. We'll put out a big ol' 5/6 Goyf. It's a healthy number. Fiend Artisan is gonna survive, but we got a nifty answer for it, so I'm not too concerned. Yeah, let's just get rid of it. Cool. Stubborn Denial might come in handy. So we got lethal on the board. They will not resolve a non-creature spell. Well, they'll resolve a questing beast. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. And it has vigilance because, why not? Water Grave will not do much for us here. Yeah, just a... Insectile Aberration beatdown. Oh wow, look at that. I'm actually attacking with all. Is that? Yeah, okay. That makes slightly more sense. I was like, oh wow, I was really gung-ho here. But no, this is the right play. It's an interesting card to play. maybe I should have Stubborn Annihilated that, because now they can just screw around with my Delver here, but they have no blue, so for the time being I'm not really concerned. Hooting Mandrills is actually a great draw, so... Plus, it's pretty much game over. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, well, not sure what to bring in, honestly. It's a weird deck. It's obviously not a meta deck. I usually don't shy away from showing non-meta deck matches. You know, if the deck isn't too out there. This deck ended up being a bit too out there. I mean, I call it Bant good stuff just because it's kind of like a mix of many things. So his hand's pretty good. Definitely a keep. Leyline Sanctity will actually stop that Thoughtseize, but okay. That Thoughtseize is now useless. But we're good. We still got a turn 1 Delver. Did good for us last time. I don't think Leyline is really that good against us. I mean, I'm assuming our opponent is worried about Thoughtseize or an Inquisition and all that, but... Seems like a waste of potential in the deck just to, you know, waste spots on Leyline, but whatever. What is done is done. Opponent's gonna do a bunch of stuff here. Bunch of crazy stuff. We do have a mana leak. Can't be countered. The bane of the permission player's existence. Mistcutter Hydra. That's a thing. Protection from blue, which means no protection from Assassin's Trophy. Get a flip Delver. So this is where game 2 gets, I guess, grindy is the word. So that Thoughtseize is just going to be very dead this entire game. Interesting note, if I were to cast Thoughtseize, I'd have no choice but to target myself. Just a cool little quip there. I can't like target my opponent and it fizzles. So our opponent is pumping up their Arbor Elf. I'm going to go with the Arbor Elf beatdown. That's fair. Yep, can't target my opponent, so I have to target myself. Got nothing out of it. It's a lot of lands. I could actually use Assassin's Trophy to take out Leyline of Sanctity next. Or in theory, any of those lands. Not too concerned at the moment. Second Arbor Elf, alright. They're gonna pump up that Arbor Elf too. Yeah, I could see why this match ended up in a B-roll. In a B-roll day and not in an actual deck tech day. That's interesting. So again, here I could use Assassin's Trophy to really target anything I want. Looks like I'm planning something, but I wonder what I was planning here. Yeah, okay. I mean, technically they win this race. Yeah, I was just making him waste a resource there. I think I was just bored with my resource. I mean, I have nothing else to do with my hand. Okay. Yeah, they should have definitely attacked there. Collective Brutality is not bad. Get rid of Thoughtseize here. Well, it's true. None of the options on Collective Brutality is actually valid because of Leyline. That's kind of funny. They pump in response. Sure. This is a really gimped grind fest anyway, so. So gotta top deck something good here. Oh, Serum is not bad. Snapcaster kind of works. Not too many good targets, but I think we can manage to get an Assassin's Trophy. Target one of those Arbor Elves. We still need to deal another point of damage that Delver will not deal here. No idea what. I guess our opponent overdrew on lands. Well, a second Snapcaster kind of seals the deal. They could also now enable Celestial Colonnade. So actually Snapcaster Mage will come in handy here. So let's see what happens. I mean, this is tricky. This is still tricky. Let's see what happens if we... So if they do activate Celestial Colonnade, we'll cast Snapcaster Mage, target Assassin's Trophy, target a Celestial Colonnade. And then it's GG, because then we could block the Arbor Elf. Blah, blah, blah. Make sure to do that before they block. Assassin's Trophy is really great for stuff like this. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth. Do they get a Haymaker? We do have Stubborn Denial, but I don't think it'll be useful here. GG's. Alright, we got it. So yeah, Gimp fight for sure, but we still made it there. Bant, good stuff. I mean, let me know in the comment section down below what you would call this deck. Well, not the Sultai Delver deck, obviously, but what the deck we were playing against. Curious to hear. I mean, I don't know. Good stuff was really the best thing I could come up with. What do you think about this match? Do you think it merits being in the B roll? Yeah, I think it does. Yeah, Sultai Delver as well. Nice to see the deck again. Something that I may have to revisit, but without red, it kind of just feels like the worst version of Delver you can play. Alright, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Enjoy my content in general, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell, follow me on Twitter, Facebook, share my content on social media. Watch it start to finish like you're doing right now. All that stuff really helps out a lot. Every second counts, actually. So thank you very much for that. If you want to support me on Patreon, check out the Patreon link in the description of this video. Check out my Patreon rewards program. There's a video on my Patreon page that kind of explains it all. In a nutshell, you've given, your Patreon dollars every month. You get it back at the end of every year in the form of rares and mythics, and odds are you get a bit more too. Check it out. Thanks, and have a good one.